Hi, my name is Brent Kohler. I'm the Vice President and co-founder of the GEM Clinic. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about digestive dysfunction. One of the most common ailments that we receive and complaints that we receive here at the GEM Clinic is when somebody comes in and they say, I just don't feel well, I have acid reflux all the time. And so we talk to them and educate them a little bit about what's causing the acid reflux. And most often that acid reflux or that heartburn really stems from the fact that the person has too little hydrochloric acid. Now that sounds really counterintuitive because most people are complaining because they have this heartburn, when in fact what's really happening is that the food has such a slow transit time that it's slowing down and then it's beginning to ferment or putrefy, and it's causing the gas to push up against the esophageal flap, and then they get that acid reflux that comes back up. So the main cause for that dysfunction with that esophageal flap is again too little hydrochloric acid. And so it promotes bacteria in the way of H. pylori bacteria, and then sometimes that will go down a little bit, and then instead of having the bacteria, then a fungus comes in, and it just causes that flap to not function properly. So the first thing that we do is we simply test them to see what the stomach function is like. So there's a fairly easy way to see if you are deficient with hydrochloric acid, and it's by using a Chapman reflex point, very similar to what an acupuncturist might use when checking for an energy point on the body. But it's located 1 anatomical inch inferior, just below the xiphoid process, and then lateral on the left side. So you can just kind of put your thumb on that medial edge of the rib cage and just check for tenderness right along that spot. If it's tender, as you palpate or touch that, it's a good indication that you're probably deficient with hydrochloric acid. So again, the best way to supplement with hydrochloric acid would be with a product very similar to what we have with Biotics Research called Hydrozyme. And Hydrozyme is a wonderful source for hydrochloric acid, and what you would want to do is to take 2 or 3 tablets with each meal where protein is served, and then begin to experience just the effect of that. And typically what happens is it will kill off the H. pylori bacteria or the fungus, restore healthy levels of hydrochloric acid in the stomach, and you'll be on your way to healing and getting rid of GERD or acid reflux naturally.
The GEM Clinic. Uncover the hidden treasures of nutrition.